meeting Sunday. What do you see for him?
It's good to see Laramie back out at practice today. We'll see how he continues to progress throughout the week.
What can Jimmy Ward bring to the defense after a couple of games out, potentially what you guys have?
Yeah, Jimmy is an instinctive playmaker. Really good football player. Love having him out there. He provides versatility to us on the defensive side of the ball. So happy to see him back out at practice, back working with us as well. And just fired up to see him just progress throughout the week and have him for the game, hopefully.
I know he likes to play safety, but talk about the versatility and some needs at nickel at times. Maybe where is he in that kind of versatility as a player?
Yeah, he'll be at safety for us.
How much of a coach nickel?
Say it again.
How much of a coach nickel?
With Javier, with him and his injury, we'll have Graylin step up in his place, and Graylin will be ready to go.
DeMeco, you said the other day knees when you were talking about Tunsil. Was it both knees or just one?
Yeah, he had an issue with the knee. He got it fixed. Been getting treatment around the clock. He's been on it, right, getting himself ready to go, and we'll see how he feels as the week progresses.
So you've been asked a lot of questions about CJ and the hits he's taken. Are you willing as a head coach to say, hey, this week I know there are things we could exploit, but if he's going to get hit this much, we have to start there and maybe sacrifice some game plan things in order to protect him?
Yeah, the thing with CJ and him is it's all about the protection. We've had good protection at times, and it's not only just our offense line. It's the backs, it's the tight ends, it's the quarterback, it's the receivers. Protection involves all 11. So with that being said, we just have to make smart decisions with the football. We have to block the guys in front of us, make sure we're giving our quarterback time in the pocket. No, we don't want to see our quarterback get hit, but we can make smart decisions all across the board with all 11 guys.
How are y'all managing his workload with the shoulder? Obviously, he did a lot of work on that before the game on Sunday, threw a lot of passes.
Yeah, for CJ at practice, everything was normal at practice today. He threw the ball well, no issues with his shoulder.
Hey, can you talk about just the intensity as you start this week? Did you like what you saw today? How did it feel?
Yeah, practice felt good. I think guys came out with the right mindset, with the mindset that we need to win. It's that intent to be detailed in our approach, right? It's a relentless mindset, not only on game day, having to turn it up on game day, but we need to be turned up all throughout the week, all through practice, like having the right mindset Wednesday through Friday that allows you to play your best on Sunday.
In terms of getting off to a faster start, what do you think are some of the keys to being able to start and finish better?
Yeah, starting and finish is all about execution. No matter what play call it is, no matter where you are on the field, it'll always come down to execution, guys being on the details of their job, doing what they're supposed to do, being where they're supposed to be, and doing it as physical and fast as possible.
What types of challenges the quarterback like Trevor Lawrence present?
Trevor gets the ball out really quickly. I think fastest in the NFL. So we have to be tight in our coverage. We have to tackle well in space, right? Ball is going to be out in space. The RPOs, the screens, we know it's coming. Now we have to make sure we're on our job, detail, setting the edge, making the ball cut back inside, and our guys are running.
Is it similar to what the Colts try to do with Gardner Minshew, or is it different?
Trevor gets the ball out fast, whether it's screen games, RPO games, the ball is coming out fairly quickly. It's just a matter of guys just being where they're supposed to be and guys being tight in their coverage.
What do you think about how on the defense, where it's just the things that they're working through and just being in the right place and going over the things you taught them in this defense? When it is those things and reminding them, how do you work with those things once you've taught them before, but like fixing those things again? How do you go about it?
And our defense has done a lot of things right. I think they played well versus the Ravens. They had some good snaps versus the Colts at times. It just has to be more consistent. So we know what to do. We know how to do it. When we do it, it's pretty good. We just have to be consistent in our approach and consistent when we show up on game day.
Is that like a mental thing to talk them through, or how do you address those things?
Yeah, we attack it just with everything. We attack it. We just coach it up. We keep coaching it, keep getting better at what we're doing. And it's just, to be a good pro in this league, you have to be consistent. Guys who last in this league, it's about consistency. It's not about flash plays. Can you do it on a consistent basis day in, day out? That leads to success on Sundays.
Coach, you mentioned talking about Braylon Arnold, Stephanie Javier Thomas. What are some of the things that you've seen from
Yeah, he's earned the right to get reps. Graylin has been with us from the start every day. Graylin is a hard worker. He's there. He's dialed in to what we're asking him to do. Graylin's still a good football player. He flies around, plays physical, so I know Graylin will do well with the role.
You mentioned the other day about the linebackers just needing a little bit more from them from what the Colts game was. Given your background and history, how hands-on are you once you see a performance like that and knowing that that was kind of one of the spots that you got to do?
Yeah, we go through it and just keep encouraging the guys, keep coaching them up, right? We got young players at the linebacker position. It takes a ton of reps, right, to provide that consistency. They just have to keep going, keep playing fast, keep playing physical. The more reps they get, the better they'll get at what we're doing. So I know we got some good young linebackers who can go play. We just have to show it.
What have you seen from Calvin Ridley? He missed a little time there, but he's been back, and new team, new offense for him. What have you seen
Calvin's an explosive playmaker, right? Wherever he catches the ball, you have to be ready. He's dynamic with the ball in his hands, really great hands on the perimeter of the defense, but he can also take those short passes that we talked about, and he can go to the house. So when it comes to tackling, we have to be on it, make sure we're playing great fundamental ball outside in, making him cut back inside. But Calvin is explosive. He's fast. He's dynamic with the ball in his hands, and it'll be a tough matchup for us.
Coach, with Larry Tunsil back in practice today, assuming he plays this weekend, would you slide Jones back over to left guard? Do you like what you saw from Kendrick Green? How do you approach it?
I won't go through our lineup and how we'll line up.
So, with Jalen Petrie, how is he doing in terms of his progression? It's in practice today, but you feeling good that he can be back?
Yeah, encouraged with Jalen, feeling really good. Jalen's in good spirits. It's great having him out, great energy in the meetings and practice. So Jalen's been a great leader for us, even though he hasn't been out there physically on game day, but he's been leading throughout the week. And that's why Jalen he's a special young man, and happy to coach him because he brings everything that you want from a leader to the team. So encouraged with him and encouraged with his process, and now on his way back, I think he'll be good to go here pretty soon.
We'll close with Cole, I'm sorry. DeMeco, now that he's back fully healthy, do you expect John to have a more substantial role in the offense?
Who was that?
John.
Oh, yeah. Man, we'll see how that goes throughout the week. Man, we'll see how that role goes. It all shows up on Sunday. We'll see what happens with that role.
Last one, sir.
Going into week 3, have you finally developed a routine for yourself?
Yeah, my routine is my routine's been consistent, man. I keep the same routine, weekly routine. Just attack my week the exact same way, right? Nothing to change up. It's just being consistent with how I approach it, and the results, they'll come. We just keep hammering away at it. We keep hammering on the details of, what we have to do collectively as a team, and we'll see the results.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.